The Baltimore Ravens had their shot at this game to win. They did. The Chiefs scored no points in the second half. The Ravens defense did their job. Here's what happened. Lamar Jackson, Zay Flowers, and Todd Monken completely screwed the pooch in this game because they had their opportunity to win.
Oh, I like that.
And they
Screwing
didn't.
the pooch.
They did. And by the way, all of a sudden, what happened? Did the Baltimore Ravens offensive line forget to block?
Probably.
I don't understand it because here's the thing. The Chiefs have a good defensive line. It ain't that good. And the Ravens had one of the best offensive lines in football all season. But here's the problem. I think it was more, we say the refs had a problem. No, I think the Ravens fans should look at themselves in the mirror and see what happened. The Ravens did what they always do. Lamar Jackson was down in the game early, and he had to come back in the game. And he couldn't do it again. It happened against the Titans a couple years ago. When he gets down in the game, he loses it. And you see his mental state on the bench. Guys are consoling him and everything. You see it. He's gone. He's lost. The game is over. The game plan is shot. Everything is done. You've lost him. That's where the Baltimore Ravens ran their problems. You can blame the refs all you want. You can blame Mahomes being Mahomes all you want. We heard it from Arrow all week and Speedy all week on the loudmouth and everything. Sean Smith said his part as well. The truth of the matter is the Chiefs, and listen, I can't stand the Chiefs either. I can't stand them. I'm Chiefed out. I'm Mahomes out. But the truth of the matter is this. We're now living in a world where not only do the Chiefs now have Patrick Mahomes, but they got a really good defense now. That's the scary thing about it. That's the crazy thing. He had nothing this year. No weapons. Other than Kelce, who knows what happens.
That's a pretty good weapon.
It is, but again, he was very up and down this year.
He had no weapons.
I'm talking receiver-wise.
No weapons, ladies and gentlemen. What about Isaiah Pacheco?
You're going to say Pacheco? Pacheco, I was getting to Pacheco as well, but his usual massive,
How about Rashee Rice? What about him?
Rashee White. He's not there yet.
You're
putting him on a
Rashee
pedestal.
Weiss?
You're putting him on a pedestal that he's not there yet.
No, he's a good number two.
He is. He doesn't. But he's working with Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's working with Speedy's favorite player, Kadarius Toney. He's working with those guys. That's what he's working with. He doesn't have a bona fide stud, and yet Mahomes still plays well. Say what you will. Look at the Buffalo game. He went toe-to-toe with Allen in that game in Buffalo. Did he not?
Yeah, he did. But again, you're going through this game, and everybody forgets how good Travis Kelce is. Travis Kelce.
I never said he wasn't good.
He had 11 receptions, 116 yards.
They left him open.
Yeah, well, he was running good routes, and here's the thing.
But how do you leave a player who's the only guy on the team that is the number one target
They
open?
should have had Humphreys defending him the whole game. Humphreys was defending Scantling the whole game. It made no sense. And that was the problem with Baltimore. I don't like the schemes that they were running. And McDonald, who just got the Seattle job, and there's a lot of questions to McDonald. He had one good year as a defensive coordinator. Last year, there was the second half, he started to pick up the game defensively and calling the plays. I'm questioning the defensive calls and what they were doing in the second half. Now, they shut down the Kansas City Chiefs in the second half. They absolutely, but it was the first half that I think Mike McDonald didn't know what kind of scheme he can run against Patrick Mahomes.
But he held them scoreless second half.
He did.
He made game adjustments. He did. And the truth of the matter is the Ravens offense did not. They didn't.
Well, they did. They kicked the field goal, and they should have had that touchdown. It would have went to overtime.
And really quick, by the way.
It would have went to overtime.
By the way, Justin Tucker. Dude, don't poke the bear, man. What are you doing? Mahomes has won 2 Super Bowls. He's on the verge of going to his 3rd.
Yeah, and you see what Travis Kelce did?
Yeah, because guess what? The truth of the matter is, that's the Chiefs' side of the field. And Tucker was smiling because he knew what he was doing.
Travis Kelce is a crybaby.
He is. I can't stand Kelce, but he
is a crybaby.
He knew what he was doing, Tucker.
He is a kicker.
But
he is a kicker.
He was smiling because he did it on purpose because he thought he was being funny. It's not funny. You don't bother and poke the bear. Kelce had 11 catches for 100-something yards. It's not funny. Why give them something to be motivated about? Really? Because the Ravens lost the game. Were they laughing after the game was over?
They lost the game because they dropped the ball on the goal line. That's what happened.
It wasn't just that. It was Lamar threw the ball in triple
coverage.
The game,
but that was the game right there. It would have.
I thought it was the game too. But here's the thing. But then it was 17-10. And Lamar threw the interception at the 28-yard line with 7 minutes in the game to go.